Since we started the company, for us, it was really the crown jewel. We wanted to do TV, but at that point, the technology was not really ready yet. So for us, the access to consumers in a way that is so immersive, that is able to convey so much emotion, was extremely interesting and extremely exciting. And then again, even our clients were asking us, can you guys work on TV? So over time, the technology has been evolving, and we have found that there is a lot of interest in how to execute in this channel. We do see three types of TV in the ways of execution. So we do see what's called connected TV. In that case, you do use a device that's connected to the internet. That enables for very accurate and granular targeting, and also very almost immediate reporting. You can know what happened very quickly. You have a second flavor, which is addressable TV. In that case, you have an audience, and that audience is reached through different partners. So companies like Cablevision, DirecTV, Dish, Comcast can reach households one by one. And what they do is they swap an ad for an ad that you actually want to target to that audience. And in those cases, what we find is very interesting the type of analytics you can do in terms of incrementality at different levels in the purchase funnel. And the third flavor that we're executing is what's called programmatic linear TV. In that case, you use indexes that are created about propensity, penetration of certain audiences in different TV shows. In that case, you're executing to broadcast, but still you can find your audience in the most efficient way. So we find a lot of interest from our advertisers to execute in those three different flavors, and we have been moving very aggressively.
I wanted to ask you about programmatic TV and the growth of the industry and where we stand now, if it's sort of very early, if it's theoretical, or if you're really, what you're doing and where it could go in the next 12, 18 months.
Yes. So it is very real. Many people ask whether this is more like a story or this is actually real. We are executing campaigns in all three different flavors: addressable TV, connected TV, and programmatic linear. And we know that the market today is about $0.7 billion, so $700 million, and it's going to grow to $4.4 billion by 2018. So we can actually we can validate that figure for the interest we are getting from our advertisers. There is a strong interest in this way of execution. One thing that is different in programmatic TV versus other markets in which we have worked in the past is that this tends to be a two-sided sale. So we are working obviously with our customers and showing them the advantages of using programmatic TV, but we also need to work with the partners that provide the inventory to help them understand how programmatic can provide them with incremental possibilities to monetize and to actually create a better business out of the inventory they have. So this has been a work we have been doing over the last 3 years, and certainly we have really good partnerships because they do see the advantages. I mentioned these 4 companies in the US. There is a 5th company, Sky TV, and Sky TV has been for us almost a catalyzing partner. Sky TV has seen they're doing these executions through addressable TV and connected TV, but for them, they have seen what the future of TV looks like. And for them, they have seen that actually the future of TV is not just reaching consumers through a single channel, but reaching consumers through multiple channels, and to do a campaign that ranges from connected to broadcast to online video to connected TV in just a single spectrum. And that's what we are doing with them in a partnership. So that has been a really productive dialogue.
So Sandro, could you explain a little bit about what you guys do for Sky and for the other operators, and sort of what your role is?
Yes, of course. So companies like Sky will have contracts with their clients to execute campaigns on TV. And in many cases, what they want is to not only reach consumers through their broadcast system, but also to extend frequency and extend reach outside the footprint, so they can have what we call a near flat frequency delivery across all the households that are reached. The ability to do that can be enabled through a system like ours. So that's one of the things we do for a company like Sky.
And Is it a technology solution that draws on different data sets, or explain a little bit more if you would?
Yes, of course. The key is a decision system that can react in real time or near real time to different signals that it receives. So in this case, we have an underlying technology that's called OneView. This OneView technology is able to understand the interactions with consumers through the different devices consumers may have. So if a consumer is reached through a TV spot on a TV screen, and that same consumer is reached through online video in their computer, this OneView technology enables to understand that that consumer has seen an ad twice and has hit a frequency of 2. Right? By this understanding, you can start meshing all the journey of a consumer and understanding whether you're exposing them too much or too little, and compensating with the different channels to have the right level of exposure across all the different households.